Hello, this is Fred Rowe from Sarah Bright Fly Fishing Guide Service. I've been teaching, guiding, riding, and lecturing since 1982. Let's get to this week's fly fishing report for September 27th through October 3rd. Did I really just say October? We're getting into October already. Wow. This year, this month, things are flying by. So let's talk about the fishing. Well, fall's my favorite time, right in the middle of my favorite month, Septober, 15th of September, 15th of October. Been up on the upper Owens a bunch. It's perfect. Cold in the morning, wearing a jacket, kind of have the heater on going up the hill. By 10 o'clock, jacket's off, I'm hot. By the time I drive home, if I'm coming home early, I got the air conditioner home. If I'm coming home late, if I'm cold, heater's on. If I'm hot, like I was the other day, well, guess what? I got the air conditioner on coming home. So it's that perfect time of the year. So how's the fishing going? Upper Owens, we're getting a few big fish, but they're just not in there in any kind of concentration. But we're catching our 4 to 5 inch rainbows, 4 to 8 inch brown trout, and then we're getting some bigger fish in the 8 to 12 inch range, but we're working hard for those. I'm tempted to say the fishing's good up there because it is, but you gotta know what you're doing. If you're not getting a good drift, if you're not setting the hook, if you don't know that the fish are taking the nibs, if you're slow setting the hook on the dry flies, you're just not getting fish. So I had a client the other day, fished hard, he wasn't getting fish, realized he was making a couple minor little mistakes, cleaned them up, he started picking up fish. We were fishing 2 flies, he got a double. So they're out there, they're in there to be caught, but you gotta work hard to catch them. Okay, over at Hot Creek, water's clear. When the hatches are coming off in the morning, which they have been, fishing's great. So get there kind of early-ish, be on the water by 8:30, start fishing with a trico, look for the caddis. There's kind of a caddis migration in the morning. If that happens and the caddis hit the water, fish will feed on it. Then hopefully there's kind of a caddis hatch after the tricos, and then look for blue-wing olives, and that's kind of the fall hatch, what's going on. It doesn't happen every day, but when it does, it's great. At Hot Creek, it's fishing good when stuff's hatching. I haven't been out in the afternoons, but I've heard from a few guys that if you're in the afternoon, it's been a little better. That's odd for Hot Creek. So what I've been using there, I'm using size 22 trico female dun parachutes, size 22 trico spinners, and then we're using size 20 gray caddis and size 20 blue-wing olive parachutes. Okay, Crawley Lake. It's funny that we had a problem with the hatchery 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and it's taken 3 years for them to get back into full production. Last fall, they put in their normal full quota of fish, and the guides up on Crawley are singing the praises of how they're catching lots of fish this year. I'm hearing 50, 90 fish on a boat type fishing, and not a lot of guys out there fishing, so it's fishing great. So thank you to CDFW for putting lots of fish in so we can catch lots of fish in the lake. Same old, same old. So the midging, we're using tiger midges, zebra midges, gray midges, blood midges, albino midges, and then this time of the year, the Sacramento perch fry are in the water, so we're using those, and I'm using size 10 or size 8, all of the Matukas, size 10 balanced perch fry patterns. So that's what's going on at Crawley, and all the fishing is taking place on what we call the North Arm, or the Crawley, it's not Crawley, the Owens River arm of Crawley Lake. Okay, let's head down the hill. Looking for it. Hasn't happened yet. The lower Owens River still flowing really high, but it'll come down here in the next week or two is my prediction. We'll see how close I get to it. Okay, Bishop Creek Canal. It's been a little finicky. Went out and indicator nipped it, pre-fished it for a beginner fly fishing trip. Ran into a friend. He was Euro nymphing. We never caught a fish. Went out 2 days later, teaching a Euro nymphing trip on the canal. Guy did great. Hooked up a bunch of fish. So right day, right water conditions, you're going to catch fish. The day we didn't get any fish, the water was really off color. The day we did good, yeah, the water was off color, but just slightly. And for a newbie learning how to use the Euro rod, he did great. Almost 10, 20 casts into the morning, had a hookup. So yeah, fish are out there, they're in there. What are we fishing? Well, I'm fishing the Euro rig. I'm using either a size 12, so either the stoner nymph or the green gold prince nymph, and then I'm fishing an olive qualicon, and then a hot spot doesn't tell. And those guys aren't 16s or 18s. And then under the indicator, I'm using a size 16 beadhead flashback gold red tears here, or a size 18 beadhead flashback pheasant tail. Also fish midges in there, size 18 to 20 tiger midges or saber midges. Well, this has been Fred Rowe from Sierra Bright Dot Fly Fishing Guide Service. I can be found on Instagram and on Facebook every Tuesday from 9 to 11 at Mahogany Smoked Meats or on my favorite lpptv.us.